Whoa. Shake out. Yeah. Let my mind flow, I see the way out. Symphonies and synchronicities, tracked into my energy. Unheard soliloquies, bring the pain out from deep underground, vibrating the earth with my sound. I let my mind flow, I see the way out. Symphonies and synchronicities, tracked into my energy. Unheard soliloquies, drowned in the sounds of mountains of clowns. In the valley, prophets were found. Yeah, who but I would be destined to protect the secret styles inside water's depths. I am master of the elements, I am water plus sediment. Check the depths, keep my sorrows where Davy Jones lockers kept. Bruce Lee said be water, adaptable. The kid been hella tactical, well grown and so golden. Could not get my flow stolen. Oh, the bro is the show off, only natural, I'm showboating. Most of y'all been Shane son, got your soul stolen in a bad deal. Hard to swallow like a last meal. Rappers is puppets trying to act real. Doing anything for that massive pill. I said doing anything for that massive pill. Y'all mad desperate, the plan destined. This work is mad hectic, fam, no beyond. So we move in silence, that's clandestine. Believed in my vision so deep, just like Ash Ketchum. You jokers was laughing before, but who's the last laughing? Yeah, I let my mind flow, I see the way out. Symphonies and synchronicities, trapped into my energy. Unheard soliloquies, bring the pain out from deep underground, vibrating the earth on my sound. I let my mind flow, I see the way out. Symphonies and synchronicities, trapped into my energy. Unheard soliloquies, drowned in the sounds of mountains and clowns. In the valley, prophets were found. Yeah, this life is bittersweet, ain't for the brittle. It takes tenacity like Marshawn Lynch, attack in the middle. Busted out the fucking slaughterhouse. Let's talk about it, word of mouth, the word is out. We're seeing all through the riddles, the veil is lifting. Take a look outside, things are shitty. Politicians shifty, the streets still gritty. Still with me, trying to get bigger than Biggie. Rest in peace, Mrs. Wallace. Your son does live eternally through the next generation of creatives and storytellers. Street journalists, we going live in the stormy weather. Writing these letters, hoping that they reach you in time. Reaching your mind, save the part that's in a decline. I am a servant of the universe, I'll be your sign. I'm in the struggle too, working 3 jobs just to live uncomfortable. Remain uncomfortable like Clark Kent, stay hot like arson, and never let these motherfuckers cover you. Yeah, I let my mind flow, I see the way out. Symphonies and synchronicities, trapped into my energy. Unheard soliloquies, bring the pain out from deep underground, vibrating the earth from my sound. I let my mind flow, I see the way out. Symphonies and synchronicities, trapped into my energy. Unheard soliloquies, drowned in the sounds of mountains and clowns. In the valley, prophets were found.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Kick It Podcast, brought to you by Kick It Labs. As always, this is being broadcasted live to you from the beautiful city of Oceanside. Name's Victor V, here with my brother Louis Lope, Osai Lens, and producing tonight is Bruce. So you probably won't see Bruce here on the camera, but who knows, maybe in the second half, he'll be over here. But we are joined by a very special guest, Sundarri. You guys are going to get to know this beautiful woman. She's got a lot of talent, man. She's an actress. She's a musician. She does a lot out here. So super stoked to have her on. Sundarri, thank you for being here.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Super excited to be here. Thank you guys so much for having me on. Definitely, definitely. Like you said, man. Big shout out to you. I kind of want to start with some of those many things that you do.
Titles, yeah.
Yeah, some of those many
Man.
titles. Why don't you go ahead and let the people know your name and a little bit about yourself?
Yeah. So my name is Sundarri, and as he mentioned, I am an actress. I do a little music, some DJing,
Mm-hmm.
and I just founded a nonprofit organization.
Nice,
So that's been really fun, a lot of work, but super fun.
Hey,
definitely.
congratulations.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's been a lot. I'm learning as I go, but yeah, it's been cool.
Yeah, that whole nonprofit thing, like just to set it up, is such a hassle. So like to have it be clear and now experiencing it, hey, congrats, for real.
Yeah, there is hella paperwork. So
Yeah.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, tell us a little bit about the nonprofit.
Yeah. So the nonprofit is called Soma Wellness, and what we do is offer yoga, breath work, sound healings to everyone, but specifically tailored to people in recovery. So people who are struggling with addiction, and yeah, we go into centers, sober livings, and collaborate, and then we also do like workshops and support groups.
Very nice.
Damn, that's
Yeah.
heavy.
I know it
That's
is heavy, but I just love healing people. So if I have to go into like the thick of it, I'm down for that.
I love that. And where do you get that passion from?
Well, it's kind of a long story, but
Mm-hmm.
I guess we have time.
Yeah, we got more than enough
Yeah, we have
time.
more than enough time. Okay. Yeah, so it started off as a dream to open a wellness center, which I still want to do. I want to open a wellness center that is like a yoga studio, a co working cafe, a music venue that's like a one stop shop.
Mm-hmm.
And I still want to do that, but after I lost a family member, unfortunately, to addiction in 2023, that just kind of like moved my trajectory. And I was like, this is what I want to dedicate my nonprofit to, is like helping people who are struggling with this. Because my family member that I lost, like, it happened so quick. Like, he was not really, it was my stepdad, and he wasn't like the kind of guy that would like even drink much. And then he just faced like a really hard situation, and then like within 3 years he developed this really strong addiction to alcohol, and then he was gone within 3 years.
Wow.
So that really puts things into perspective. I think a lot of times we think, oh, we have more than enough time to get clean, or we have more than enough time to shape up our lives, but like we really just have no idea. Like life is so short, and like we could really be, this could be our last day and we would never even know. So
Definitely.
that honestly just, yeah, it kicked everything into high gear for me. And I was like, okay, like however I can help. So yeah, I've been happy to share my gifts, and really just all glory to God. That's really all I can say.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, we commend you for that work right there too. It's a tough thing. A lot of people, they don't know what they're getting into. They're just having fun. Not really watching or seeing what's going around in their surroundings. And next thing you know, it could just happen from the next day. You could just get hooked.
That's right, for sure. Especially with fentanyl out there now too, as
Yeah.
well. It's a lot more dangerous. Like back in my day,
Yeah.
back in my
For real,
day,
though.
like we used to like just go to music festivals and like
Yeah.
just do random stuff,
Mhm.
and like it was fine. But like now it's like you just don't know what you're getting with.
It's tough.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
So
So if you are out there, just using or living your life, doing what you got to do, just make sure you're safe about it, and hit up a resource center or tap in and change your
Yeah.
life.
absolutely, I'd love to help y'all change your life.
Yeah. There
Totally.
you go. I love it. Well, let's move towards your acting.
Okay. Yeah. So I lived in LA for 5 years, and I lived in New York before that, and was like pursuing and also getting an education in acting out there in New York.
Nice.
And I was just like going hard for like
Mhm.
5 years in LA, like just really going at it. And then I just like felt like I needed a change of pace, and LA is really draining. I know a lot
Yeah.
of people say that. And then also, to be honest, like the entertainment industry is like everything that they say it is.
Mhm.
You know, like the amount of times that I got put like contracts in front of me
Mhm.
to do things that I didn't want to do. And
Right.
like I had to like fire my manager, and like it was really traumatic like process. It's like, do I
Yeah.
even want to be part of this industry anymore?
Yeah.
So I just kind of decided to like take a step back, and I fired my manager because I was just like, this industry is like, it's just not what a lot of people think it is. It's
Right.
really dark, to be honest. Like when I say like all those people on TikTok who talk about like how fucked up the music industry is, and like they make you sell your soul, like
Yeah.
that is absolutely right. And I was like, I'm not doing that. You know, like I don't care if y'all put me in a Netflix series tomorrow. Like I'm not selling my soul for this
Yeah.
industry. So then after that, I decided to like reassess. I found a new manager who's like super in alignment with me and like my boundaries. And I told her my situation. She's also female, which also helps.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I've just been working with her. And I also do some shows down in San Diego that are like they're at a theater called Mockingbird
Nice.
Improv.
There you
Yeah,
go.
so that's like every Friday night.
Wait, so you're doing like theater now?
Yeah,
Oh,
so
cool.
now I've been doing
Dope.
some theater stuff, which is really cool. I haven't really dived into that since I was in New York. So this has been cool to do some theater stuff, and then been seeing like quite a lot of auditions. So I'm happy about that.
Very
And we'll
nice.
see something land soon, fingers crossed.
Yeah. And just going back real quick to Hollywood and all that stuff. I just recently watched that Netflix documentary,
Was it
like the TikTok
the
stars.
Dan Schneider? Oh.
Oh,
Oh, that's the Nickelodeon
I thought
one,
you were
right?
talking about Quiet on
Yeah.
Set.
Oh
Was it Quiet?
no. I did hear about that one.
Yeah,
that
that
is
was
wild.
Yeah,
really
it's pretty
intense
crazy.
too. Yeah, that
Yeah.
one.
But I was watching one of like just TikTok dancers and stuff,
Okay.
and it's
Oh wait,
it's
I
pretty
saw. I
wild.
watched that
It's
one
pretty
too.
wild.
Yeah, that one is like when I saw it, I was like, how do these people not know that they're in a cult? But I don't know. I mean, I guess it's hard to see when you're inside of it.
Yeah.
You know, and it's hard to see your way out of it. But yeah, did y'all see it?
I haven't seen it.
I saw.
I don't
it
have
was wild.
Netflix.
Oh,
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Are you just like unplugging from?
No, I just haven't had Netflix for the longest time
Yeah,
after
I
it
think-
went like $11.99.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, okay.
I think
yeah.
streaming services got to
Oh,
that point.
$11.99. Okay, I
Yeah.
feel that.
I think it got to the point where you're like picking and choosing which ones you want to have instead of
Yeah.
like,
Mm.
all right, I need Netflix, I need that Disney Plus, I need that for me.
Yeah.
All right, let's just-
Yeah, that is true.
I also don't
Especially-
have Disney Plus.
especially
Yeah,
in
me
this
neither.
economy.
Yeah.
Wait, so what do you have then?
I have like the crappy ones. I think I got like
Peacock?
no, I got. I do have Peacock actually.
Do
It's
you
like
have Peacock?
it's
okay.
like $3.
Oh, okay. There you
Okay, yeah. or
I-
like Tubi. Or
I
like,
have HBO, but mostly because I also have a couple of shares on HBO, so you know, you
Oh,
consume your own
sick.
product.
go. Okay.
And
I like that.
then, I mean, Amazon. Who doesn't have Amazon?
Yeah.
right. Amazon
Yeah.
Prime is
Yeah.
good. Yeah, good content.
Yeah, Amazon Prime is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes, like, I don't know, man. I think I got them all. No, I'm just saying. I got like HBO, and then Tubi.
Oh, you do have Tubi.
Yeah,
okay.
I got Tubi, but I think it's because it's free, you know.
Oh yeah, I think it is.
Yeah. Like, Tubi got the free movies. Yeah.
It's like the basic, you know, like
Free
comes with,
content,
yeah.
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 Yeah, but then Netflix too, you know. And I used to have Hulu, but I canceled that, and Disney Plus. You know, I try to do it like a couple months. I'll be on here, then I unsubscribe to those, and then plug
Just
those other
rotate 'em.
ones in. Yeah,
That's true.
You just rotate them real quick.
Yeah.
Why not?
yeah. I'm like a
It's like Disney
Bad,
Plus
like-
season is coming up.
like a player. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, those
Oh.
old school players that used to. Okay, I got ladies. I'm gonna have her for a month, and then they switch out. You know, or you know they keep
Oh
breaking
my-
up or whatever. But they always got. That's how I am with the
With
streaming
Yeah, you got
services.
your
yeah.
roster, dude. Just-
Yeah, I
you
got the
have
roster.
to, yeah.
Got the roster.
Be like that.
Yeah, but of course these aren't human beings, so that's cool.
Right. yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, Sundarri, to transition over to your music, did you get into music before you got into your acting, or how was that in your life?
Yeah. So music. Well, I've been singing for my whole life, in chorus and choir since I was like a little kid. But then professionally, I started making music in 2019, actually. Honestly, I went through a really bad breakup, and that kind of music was an outlet for me to kind of channel that pain that I was going through. So I just had a bunch of stuff written, and I was like, I want to make original music. And I remember at that time it seemed like such a just far off thing to manifest. I was like, how am I going to find a producer? How am I going to do this? And it felt so impossible at that time, but now looking at it now, it's just crazy how I guess the bar gets heightened the further we get along on our journey. It's like, wow, I thought that was such a big thing at the time, and now I'm 2 albums deep, and I'm like, wow, that was so cute. Like back then, I just want to make an original song, and now it's just so. In the process, I also have been practicing like contentment, of just really enjoying each step of the industry that I'm in, no matter what industry it is, like music, acting, even with a nonprofit, like really just being grateful for every milestone, because I think that's important. Yeah. So now I'm just performing live quite a bit, which I really enjoy a lot. And I've gotten to do some shows with with O-Side over here.
Yeah, like the very first time I met her, she was DJing, So I was like, oh, okay, that's what's up. I went to the back. I think I was with Louis, and we went to the back to the green room to drop off my stuff and everything. And whether I'm there to rap or hosting or DJing or whatever, I'm always ready. I keep that controller on me, you
were like, hey, if you want me to take this off your hands, I got you.
Everybody needs a break here
totally,
and there.
especially when you're doing backtracks and everything else.
And it's so we go and she's killing it all day, and then next thing you know, she goes and she's singing and performing and everything, and I was like, yo, that's crazy. Like, mad talented,
bro.
That's
I don't.
OBC,
I have
right?
No, that was
Humble Heart, right?
Humble Heart.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, no, that was the second one.
Yeah, to be honest, I have no idea how I'm doing this.
Mhm.
Even with doing the festival,
Yeah.
I have no idea how I'm managing all of this at one time. Superhuman strength. I mean, really, God is giving me the strength. That's all I can say.
Yeah. No,
You know,
definitely.
it'd be like that.
Yeah. And since we're talking about the festival, why don't you tell the people about the really cool things you're doing?
Yeah. So I'm super excited to share this with y'all. So we have a music festival coming up. I'll be performing there. O-Side will be performing there too.
Yep.
And it's out in Hamul. Camping festivals in California aren't really as big of a thing. So this is going to be really exciting to do a 2-day immersive camping experience out there. We have yoga, breathwork, sound healings, and then live music throughout both days, awesome vendors, and all that good stuff. So you can get your ticket at healwithsoma.com. And that's pretty much the gist.
And you're still accepting vendors?
I am still accepting vendors. Yeah. If anyone wants to vend at the festival, please reach out to me at somachristwellness@gmail.com.
That's right. And, I got super excited because you're like, hey, would you be interested in doing something like this? I was like, I looked at it, I was like, fuck yeah, dude. Camping. I immediately told my boys, I was like, we're going camping, boys.
Hey.
It's gonna be dope.
Yeah, for sure. It's been so cool to well, I guess I should have said this part, but just to see everyone coming together for the cause, because obviously, like, it's cool to turn up with your friends, but it's even cooler when you're rallying for a good cause.
100%.
So all the proceeds of the event go towards our efforts of helping the recovery community. So you can feel good about your weekend that you're giving back. So
that's right. Yeah, and people can also book their camping stay, right? Like if they're like just coming to watch the events and stuff.
Yeah.
And not participating, they can also get camping.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. So when you book a ticket, you'll see the option to book a campsite or a glamping if you're into that. They have glampers on site as well.
Tell us what that is.
It's basically camping, but just a little bit better.
A lot better. You have like a full like.
Well, if you don't have a toilet, I don't know, but it's better.
Well, a lot of them they have bathrooms in them
Yeah.
too. They're fully equipped. So if you're not really one to sleep out in the wilderness, then glamping might be best for
Better
you.
alternative.
Yeah.
Right.
Tell us a little bit about the venue and the space.
Yeah, so we are locked in at this venue called Good Vibes Ranch. So they're also a nonprofit organization as well. So it's really cool what they're doing. They're doing agriculture. They work with a lot of veterans. So it's also cool to be partnering with them and working together, because a lot of times I feel like, especially in the wellness community, everyone, their main focus is building community, and that's what they want to do, and they want to bring people together. But I think it's so cool when we can put our minds together and all do it and like all build community, because the more brains we have together and the more communities we're able to just bring together, I think it's just going to be easier for everyone. So, because it feels like everyone has the same goal. When I talk to people within the wellness community, they're like, I want to just build community and I want to help people. I want to heal people. So I think it's cool to connect with like-minded individuals and bring everyone together for good causes. And so I'm really excited to work with them. They have about 75 acres. So
Nice.
they have 4 stages. I mean,
Damn.
we're fully equipped
Nice.
for the 2 days. Yeah. So I know initially we had a venue, but it ended up being a little too small and we were limited on our camping and stuff. Could only offer like 30 spots.
Yeah.
But here, I mean, we can really host as many people
Wow.
as we want, which is
all of this is at Hamul.
yeah, no.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That's badass. And I mean, Hamul is like, what, like 45 minutes away from Oceanside.
It's not
even
bad.
that bad.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
less than an
You know,
hour.
little staycation.
Forget something, you can go back.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know
You
about
don't wanna
that.
do that.
No, Hamul's tight, dude. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like 20 minutes away from Tecate.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Mhm.
There you go.
Totally.
Yeah, so well, I'm super excited for that, and I know the boys are too.
Maybe you guys need to do a podcast out there.
That'd be
I'm
amazing.
down.
Well, if there's
Imagine
internet,
like
yeah.
sports, like live
Yeah.
live casting or something.
And just
Yeah.
covering the event. Be like,
Covering
hey,
the event.
coming up to the stage.
Yes, we are
You
coming
got-
to you from stage 3.
That would be hilarious.
Sick.
Sundarri is throwing it down right now.
Hey.
You should have been here. Yeah,
Totally.
that'd be cool. I think that'd be something that we could definitely do.
Yeah, y'all should for sure.
I'm down.
I don't know about the Wi-Fi situation there, but
Well, I mean, we could just do a live
Well, I mean, we have
podcast
a
there
portable
That's
for
true.
whoever's there.
Wi-Fi.
Mm-hmm.
Skylink.
Yeah, we need to get some Skylink.
Totally. Have you guys seen on TikTok that guy who's going across the Pacific Ocean and he's like vlogging his entire
I know who you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah.
He's
For real?
vlogging his entire trip
Yeah.
all the way
'Cause of
across the
Starlink?
Pacific. Yeah. Oh, Starlink. That's it. I don't know.
Is it because of Starlink or whatever it's called?
No, he's just out there doing some white people crazy shit, dude. That's
Right.
what it is.
I hope he makes it.
He
I'm
will.
rooting for him.
I mean, he's gonna get tired eventually and just send out an SOS. But for
You
now,
think so?
live your life, boy.
Is he on
Hell
a
yeah,
boat?
get it.
He's boating.
It's
A
like
sailboat.
it's a
Oh,
small
wow.
sailboat, dude. Yeah, he's
Damn.
manning it by himself. I think maybe he has like one homie, but that's about it.
Damn.
Do you think
Yeah.
he has a? I think he's out there by himself.
Yeah,
Wow.
dude.
It
he's-
seems like he's out there by himself.
But I mean, he's connected to the internet, so he'll be good.
I
Technically,
guess
we're all with
that's
him.
true. Because worst case, he could always just,
Yeah.
call someone or.
Damn, I'll be like, somebody
would they
helicopter me
help
some
me?
food.
Oh my
Bring me some
gosh.
chicken nuggets, yo.
Yeah, imagine that. That would be like the craziest ad campaign ever.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's actually a good idea.
I know.
Mhm.
We should bring back like well, I think it still goes on, but you know those shows like on ABC or something where they just like the Amazing Race or something
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
Amazing Race. They go all around the world
We should do
searching for
something like
clues or
that.
whatever.
Start here in San Diego. I don't know, and then fucking go around all through South America, come back, and the winner gets a chicken nugget or something.
Chicken nugget.
One
That's-
chicken
That's
nugget.
all
We'll have
you
to get
get?
we'll have to get some sponsors. You know,
I
But
was
it's like
gonna
it's
say.
like this big. You get one big chicken nugget,
Yeah.
like that.
I don't think that's worth it.
yeah, right.
No, it
for
has to be
sure.
cash, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
Right. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
I find 2 chicken nuggets.
Yeah, but I think that'd be sick. You know, chicken nugget aside,
Mm-hmm.
That'd be something cool to do, like a show like that. But
On a
Just going all
sailboat?
around.
I don't know.
I guess thinking outside the box. I don't know.
Yeah,
Like,
like
X's or
have
something.
Louis go and we all follow like cameramen and just document the whole thing. Louis' adventure.
Damn. I would have made it a mile down.
I think you can, bro. I think you
He'll
can.
make it a TJ
I
come
feel
back.
like I want to go home.
Yeah,
I'd be like Forrest Gump, bro. Just stop running and just like I'm tired.
yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah.
So
Well,
go ahead.
my bad, but I do want to segue real quick to some of the comments on the Instagram and on the YouTube. I do see Valeria out there saying, "Hey, Osai Lens in the building."
Hey.
That's right.
Yeah.
He's finally back. He you know,
Yup.
vacation's over. So
Oh, you weren't here?
Yes, sir.
No,
Oh.
and also on the IG, we got a bunch of people tuning in and out. So shout out to
No.
Raul
He's
Gudo Nav with the emojis. Those are nice.
Like,
Yeah.
Hey. What's up?
And I think that's about
there
it.
we go.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice. But yeah, so Sundarri, I wanted to ask you, where would you go for either like theater or music? What destination would be like, yo, I fucking made it? Not that you have
Oh
it
my
right now, but like your
gosh.
moment, your place.
You sound like my mom.
Oh, for real? Shout out to mom.
No, it's just because she actually asked me recently, a couple months ago, when I was back home, because I'm from South Carolina, and she was like, "When is enough gonna be enough?" And when she asked me that, I was like, "Yeah, I don't know," you know, like because there's always gonna be another goal. There's always going to be another bigger achievement,
Yeah.
you know, like there's always like a bigger role, a bigger award, like a bigger show.
Yeah, it doesn't stop.
Yeah, exactly. So I think it
Yeah.
kind of goes back to what I kind of mentioned earlier about contentment, you know, really finding that within yourself, because I think, well, it's kind of hard to put into words, but I just feel like, what does that come from, of like that need to always be striving for like the highest recognition of achievement, you know? Because when we really dive into that, it's like, is it like people pleasing? Is it like needing validation because like maybe we didn't receive it in childhood? You know, you just never know. So I've really been trying to do some soul searching and really just dive in and figure out, what do I really want to do? Because I think 18-year-old me who moved to New York to learn acting, I don't even know if that's even what I wanted. I was 18 years old.
Wow.
I had no idea what I was doing with my life. I had just gotten out of a super toxic relationship in high school.
Man.
You know, I was like, I knew I didn't want to go to college, because at least I knew early on that it was a scam. But you know,
I feel you.
you know,
Yeah,
you know,
100%.
I hate to say that, but you know, if you want to be like a doctor, lawyer, I mean, I get it, you know, like this whole school thing, but I just knew I was a creative and an artist like right out the gate. So I'm thankful that I'm not in a bunch of student debt. So, you know, I'm thankful for all the experiences that I've had, but I've definitely been kind of doing some soul searching, like I said, and just being like, why do I really want to achieve these things, like in acting or music? Like, do I really enjoy it? So I always try to check in periodically and just be like, do I really love this? And not just like kind of like it, but like really, really love it, you know? Because I think you have to have this like burning fire of passion for something to really go all the way with it, you know, and
definitely.
really make it, so to speak. So honestly, I think I'm definitely gonna still do these things that I love, which I like acting and music, but at the core, I really just want to serve. I really want to serve the community, and I want to help people. So I think, honestly, I'm kind of going through this process right now of just like kind of getting my ego the fuck out of the way, and all of like these egoic desires of like wanting to like be recognized and be seen and all of these things, and now just kind of moving into this state of like truly wanting to just help as many people as I can. And yeah, really, that's about it.
There you go.
Yeah, so
Hey,
I
that was
guess
deep. That was
I
deep
know,
right there.
I know. I was like sorry to go off on so many
Nah, you're good.
tangents. I
Yeah.
hope it made sense.
No, it's
but
all good.
Some more.
Yeah,
Give us
yeah.
more.
man,
Yeah.
it's hard. It's so
Yeah.
hard for the artist, and I feel like too, you know, you don't know when to let it go. It's like it's becomes part of your identity.
Right.
You know, like acting. For me, it's acting and music or whatever it is. But
It's like same thing like a sports athlete where they just you want to keep doing the same thing
Yeah.
forever. Just,
Yeah.
yeah, and then eventually the body you can't even keep up anymore. You know, so I think there's definitely an art and in knowing when to let go. Not saying that I want to do that anytime soon because I don't
Right.
think I'm ready. I think, but I also want to know within myself when it is that time. You know, I don't want to just force it if it doesn't feel aligned anymore. But I think I'll know when I'm ready. I would say, at least with acting, I would like to book like a few shows, like a few big shows
Yeah.
or like movies or stuff like that. And then I think I'd be like, okay, I'm cool with this.
Right.
Because there's actually been times that I've been on set and I've had this existential moment of like crisis. And I'm like, I actually don't even fucking like this. And I'm like, dude, I've been chasing this dream for so many years and I'm here on set and I'm here doing this and I don't even fucking like what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And that's such a crazy moment because
Yeah.
it's like everything that you thought you were leading up to that point. And then it's like not what you thought it was, which is so weird. It's
Yeah.
so weird.
what was it that made you realize you didn't like it? Like, was there a certain moment?
Well, I will say film acting is definitely just kind of can be soulless depending on what kind of film acting you're doing. It depends on the project. But
What do you mean with soulless?
well, honestly, it's it's in the writing. I feel like a lot of scripts, like especially the stuff that I feel bad even saying this, but some of the scripts, like I would say, like if I were to compare like of just a percentage of how many times I've gotten scripts that I've actually felt passionate about that I feel like are really good and well written, I would probably say like 40% of the scripts, even if even that, maybe even 30.
Wow.
I probably like roll my eyes at auditions more than I do like, wow, I fucking love this. The script is amazing. Like, I can't wait to audition for this. A lot of times it's just like, you know, commercials and they're just like the writing just doesn't make a lot of sense. It's like maybe even written by AI or something. Who knows, you know? But yeah, so I think it or also too, like I like theater because there's a lot more soul in it because people are just there for the realness and the real of the moment. But with camera and film stuff, a lot of times it's just like the same take like over and over again, and then you're also like in your trailer for most of the time and like most of the day and just chilling alone, and then like they come and get you for like the one part that you have or like the two parts you have. And then I mean maybe it's different when you have your main character and it's, you know, might be like a different experience. But yeah, I feel like the writing is really important in acting, because I mean if a script is not well written, then it makes it horrible for the actor. Because we don't have really anything to work with.
Yeah. No, definitely. I can definitely see that. Just like when people like big time artists, they get to choose their scripts.
Totally.
You know? They get to, you know what, I want to really put
goals.
myself into this, you know. And for people that are starting or working in the industry, because not everybody, you only get like that top 5% that are everybody else in that industry is, you know, grinding it out every day.
That's right.
And sometimes you don't get to choose your scripts, and it's like, fuck it, it's
just
a job.
You don't.
You know?
Yeah, it's just and I can't even tell you the amount of people that I met in LA that were well into their 40s, still just hoping for that big break. Like praying that like one day it would come. It's just, and that's kind of why I decided to leave too. It's just this state of desperation that people experience there. It's like being in the thick of it. It's cool for networking to be in it, but at the same time we're like an hour and 30 minutes away, and I feel detached enough from it right now where I can I don't feel like I'm so hanging on to it like desperation, you know. It's more so
Right.
just like if I book something great, if not cool, it wasn't for me, you know. So
No,
yeah.
and definitely like people living in LA. LA is really different right now, right? Than it used to be. I'm for me, you know, since COVID and everything, like LA has kind of changed. You know, you got all kinds of crazy stuff going on over there. So I like San Diego. I like our area. It's pretty
I do
dope.
too. It is really cool. I will say the people that I've met so far have been really fucking cool people for sure. Absolutely.
It's just different types.
What were you saying about LA? Why do you think it's changed?
It's probably the TikTok stars, to be honest.
No, I don't
Maybe
know.
it
Yeah,
could
maybe it
be,
could be that stuff. But I think just
Influencer
like
culture.
yeah, so like just like kind of how you were mentioning is like so much desperation out there. So many like Instagram people that want to be famous and I'm this and take a picture of everything. And maybe back in the day, when you didn't have like Instagram too much, you know, you had MySpace or something, you know, or
Ooh, MySpace.
there wasn't any like social influencers and, you know, look at me. It'd be like, yo, I wonder if I walk down Hollywood, am I gonna see Eminem? You know, like that.
Man, that motherfucker's retired.
But you know,
Eminem. Oh, he came out. He
Yeah.
popped out.
yeah,
Did y'all listen to his new song?
yeah,
The
yeah.
Houdini?
We
Did
saw
you?
the music video here.
Oh, did y'all?
live
Yeah.
podcast, I think.
I can't believe he popped out.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see because it's like the
Yeah.
last ride, right, or something
Yeah.
like
You
that.
think so?
That's what he says.
Oh, he said it.
I want to see
He
how
said
much
Who knows?
deeper he goes in with it. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be
Yeah, that's
interesting.
dope.
Yeah, but to me, San Diego is dope. It's home. I'll do San Diego over San Francisco, LA.
It just feels genuine, you know. Like it. I mean, yeah. Don't get me wrong. You got your areas and you
Oh,
know certain
yeah.
people trying to do certain things, but like
Yeah.
overall, like everyone's pretty much themselves.
Yeah,
Yeah, when I first moved here, it was such a culture shock because I was coming from there and everyone was in the industry. So you ask
Yeah.
like, what do you do? And it's like dancer, writer, musician, actress, like everyone's in the industry. So then when I came here, I remember I got my first job here and I was asking everyone, you know, what are you guys passionate about? Like, what do you guys like to do? And they were like, oh, you know, I'm passionate about going to the gym. And I was like, hold up. I was like, wait a second. These people actually exist
yeah,
where they're not just trying to connect and network
Yeah.
and just be in the entertainment industry. Like there's people out there that actually live normal lives.
yeah.
I was like, what?
I know it's crazy.
I know.
What were some of the differences you saw between like the LA scene and the New York scene?
Ooh, that's a good question. Well, I fucking love New York so much. Let me just say that. To be honest, I wish I would have gotten more plugged in with the New York scene. If I'm being completely honest, I was there for about 3 years, and I was in school for 2 of those years. And to be honest, I was in a really toxic. I feel like that's been like the tagline. I was in a I was in a really toxic relationship.
She likes the toxic.
I know. Hey, not anymore. I'm a changed woman, okay?
There you go.
Changed woman. But yeah, so I was in a relationship and unfortunately that was taking up a lot of my energy at that time. So I do kind of wish I could go back and just do it again because I love the energy of New York. The nightlife there is amazing compared to everything goes until like 7 a.m.
Wow.
Here it's done by like 2, you know,
Yeah.
and everyone.
If you get lucky.
Right. Yeah, if even that. So, yeah, the people there are really cool too. I mean, everyone is just super loving, and the friends that I had there are lifelong friends. Whereas I probably wouldn't say the same for LA, obviously, because a lot of people there, they only want to be friends with you for what you have to offer them. How are you going to help them get to where they want to be? But my New York people, like I could text them right now and be like, I'm in town, and like we would go off, you know? So I would like to go back and do the New York thing again because the reason why, that's why I brought up the relationship, because I moved from New York to LA because I was dating someone and we were like, oh, let's just move across the country on a whim. But maybe if I wasn't in that relationship, I wouldn't have moved. But also at the same time, it's like all possible timelines.
Yeah.
You know, it's
What
just like,
ifs,
what if?
yeah.
Like, oh, what? Maybe this would be different, or that, or this, or you know, it's just every choice leads to
Yeah.
a path, which is so trippy. It's so crazy to think about. Yeah.
And now you're here with us today.
Hey,
Yeah.
exactly.
Hey, we would have found you in New York. We would have hit
That's
you.
right. Totally.
You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we're still kicking it here with Sundarri. She's dropping gems, so hopefully everybody brought their notebook.
Hey.
But talking about notebooks, we do have a bunch of comments out there on the YouTube, on the Instagram. So thank you everybody for tuning in, kicking it with us. Let's roll through them. We got Rec760 saying yo, yo, yo with an exclamation point, saying what up, what to do,
Hey.
bro? Thank you for kicking it. And let's see. Then we got
Oh,
AI is wild.
Oh.
A
L.A.
Oh, LA. Shit, I thought it was AI, dude. Yeah, I'm a
AI
little
is
distracted.
wild.
I'm
AI is
sorry.
wild.
AI
as
is
fuck.
wild,
Fuck.
Oh man, then O side, oh no side.
There you go.
Yeah, that's right. Winning team.
That's right. Shout out to my dog Rec right there. He's
Yeah.
always out there supporting us at all the shows, and you know, community right there.
Yeah.
That's right.
What's your take on AI?
Woo! Oh my goodness! Everyone, I feel like, is just contemplating this AI thing right now. I mean, to be honest, I think it's a great tool. I think I've used it for, you know, business plans and financial projections, and I've even used it to plan my entire social media calendar. You know, it can be really useful, but I think when we start to give it too much power, then that's when it becomes a problem. Like, I would never ask AI to write a song for me.
Right.
I would never ask AI to write a script for me, or, you know, I think we can use it as a tool, but I think it becomes an issue when we start to like give our power away to it, and then start to replace it with creativity, like human creativity. I think that is definitely not
is
cool at all. And that was like what the whole strike was about.
Yeah.
I think that was last year, right?
Oh,
Yes.
the writers, right?
The writers,
strike.
oh my gosh, that shut down the industry completely. There was like nothing going on during that time.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and people trying to steal people's like the extras likeness and like their face, so they can like copy and paste it, and they don't have to
Dang.
hire them for every time they need extras. They can just use their face and then just kind of like AI it, which is really that's so weird. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen Black Mirror. Have y'all
Yes.
seen
Hell
it?
yes.
Yeah. Did y'all see the new season?
Is there a new season?
Yeah. It's
Oh,
like,
how many seasons are out right now? Just 2?
there's
No,
there's a
more
good bunch
than
of them,
that,
right? There's a
right?
good
Like
amount.
5
Yeah.
seasons or something.
When did the new season drop?
Pretty recently.
Okay.
Did y'all see
I
it?
gotta go back.
I stopped watching, I think, after season 1 because I removed myself from Netflix.
Oh, that's
Oh
true.
yeah, you don't have Netflix anymore. And I would say someone should give you their login,
Yeah.
but we can't do that anymore. But yeah, I would definitely say the reason why I ask is here's this episode where is about that, where they basically
Yeah.
it's hard to explain.
Is that the new season?
yeah.
Episode 1, right?
Yeah. I think it's called like Joan is
It's
something.
I love
don't
Black
know.
Mirror. Black Mirror is such a trippy
It
show.
really is.
Every
Yeah, really good
episode is
show.
something different,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
but like some extreme shit. Like, it's pretty wild.
Yeah. Hopefully AI doesn't take over the world.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, nobody has.
you think so? That's your hot take on it?
No. I can only give out very limited info, so.
Oh, okay. He's on the
Okay,
inside.
he's on the inside.
Okay, all right.
Kicker Labs, you don't know. Y'all know. Here at Kicker Labs, we always got the inside scoop.
Oh,
That's right.
Yeah, but that Black Mirror show, highly recommend it. Go check that out.
Yeah, for sure. It's a great show.
Wait, what was that, Bruce? All right, I'm sorry that we just got told we got to go to break.
Oh,
So I'm sorry, guys. But hey, don't forget, we're still here with Sundarri. So keep on kicking it. We'll be right back with everything on the second half. So through the messages. We'll be right back. Let's Kick It Podcast.
see ya.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I never knew what it could have been. Adrenaline kicking in, ain't no minute, man. We taking off for the cause and now by your mins. Putting out every fire like a fireman. I never knew what it could have been. Adrenaline kicking in, ain't no minute, man. We taking off for the cause and now by your mins. Putting out every fire like a fireman. I never knew what it could have been. The work we putting in won't be overlooked. Our body language, your boy look shook, and he should be. I be Marcus can be at the rim, don't get took cheap. I can't believe this is happening. The merge from north to south. I don't doubt many men, but many men in the end get lost. Hell of a cause, cause everyone trying to be the boss. But then society give me a pause. Raise the applause for the fucking terrorism, making an error. Knee deep in every endeavor, stay classy and clever. Hieroglyphics to letters. Everything that I do is all for the better. I never knew what it could have been. Adrenaline kicking in, ain't no minute, man. We taking off for the cause and now by your mins. Putting out every fire like a fireman. I never knew what it could have been. Adrenaline kicking in, ain't no minute, man. We taking off for the cause and now by your mins. Putting out every fire like a fireman.
Yo, you never knew that I spit them scriptures like rabbi. Spit that fake shit, never have I. You don't wanna be an enemy, but then I lie. Before I have to cut your body parts like a tan line. You out your damn mind, thinking you could box with us. We like some juggernauts, homie, you ain't stopping us. Pop the clutch, speeding off with lots of bucks. You watching us, get blinded when we cock and bust. Don't ever worry about what could have been. Death around the corner, know the casket's what they put me in. Living on the bottom of the bottom, what I'm looking in. I'm going after every fucking thing that I should have been.
I never knew what it could have been. Adrenaline kicking in, ain't no minute, man. We taking off for the cause and now by your mins. Putting out every fire like a fireman. I never knew what it could have been. Adrenaline kicking in, ain't no minute, man. We taking off for the cause and now by your mins. Putting out every fire like a fireman.
Is it me or is rap music just getting laser?
Yeah, reach in my pocket, that stress, cigarettes in the lid. Yeah, 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 what? Yeah. Yeah, reach in my pocket, that stress, cigarettes in the lid. Different day and time, I need the presidents. Reach in my pocket, that stress, cigarettes in the lid. Different day and time, I need the presidents. Reach in my pocket, that stress, cigarettes in the lid. Different day and time, I need the presidents. Reach in my pocket, that stress, cigarettes in the lid. Different day and time, I need the presidents. I need the presidents, fuck the dead presidents. This world's a ghetto, several just settle, fueling the devil. Gas through the pedal, living to die, this can't be life. Life's full of wisdom, needing ants back in the day, sipping here. Trying to come up with my friends, no doubt. Yeah, hit the streets, gotta show what you really be about. Crooked cops on the prowl, at any given minute, shit can go down. Open the trunk up in the funky sounds. I was lost, but now I'm found. Playing haters, hating the style is not allowed. And there's no doubt around here. Still walking around with no fear. Let me clear the way, so don't you dare interfere. Real, till the day I die supplied. The public with rhymes, look in my eyes. No regrets in this life. Though you think about shit, gotta continue to strive. What it be like living broke ain't the way. Gotta try to stack it, give yourself your own raise. Escape the pain, go against the grain. Different day at time, synchronize the price to pay. Sacrifice, bitch ass motherfuckers. I've arrived, let's ride, ride. Reach in my pocket, pocket, my stress, cigarettes in the lid. Different day and time, I need the presidents. Reach in my pocket, my stress, cigarettes in the lid. Different day and time, I need the president. Rolling in the bucket, better drive it like a Benz. Focused on my ends, staring at my rearview, trying to figure out what the meaning to life is. Yeah, trying to figure out what the meaning to life is. Rolling in the bucket, better drive it like a Benz. Focused on my ends, staring at my rearview, trying to figure out what the meaning to life is. Yeah, trying to figure out what the meaning to life is.
On the long road, shadows only friend. I done had foes, they done came and went. I done had hoes, ain't no thing is 10. Not scared to go, scared not to live, so I'm facing them. Dealing with my demons and it's one-on-one. They know why I'm weakest, but I never run. Heart is on my sleeve, wear it like a gun. Even if I leave, I know where I'm from.
Doing good will make your heart hurt. I turn my crazy into artwork. And sometimes I go backwards, but I still light it up. I'm smoking evergreen, sipping Tennessee for my energy. I know what I do to find my inner peace. With my enemies staring back at me, I'm saying fuck you too.
Dealing with my demons and it's one-on-one. They know why I'm weakest, but I never run. Heart is on my sleeve, wear it like a gun. Even if I leave, I know where I'm from. Talking to my demons daily. They my friends, does that make me crazy? I'm just jogging, I ain't in the race. You gon' hate me if you have to chase me. That is not a lie. Some bring out the Michael-Lemmy, that's another guy. I like to face the evil just to look it in the eye. And turn off all the lights to show the darkness I'm alive. On the long road, shadows only friend. I done had foes, they done came and went. I done had hoes, ain't no thing is 10. Not scared to go, scared not to live, so I'm facing them. Dealing with my demons and it's one-on-one. They know why I'm weakest, but I never run. Heart is on my sleeve, wear it like a gun. Even if I leave, I know where I'm from. Dealing with my demons and it's one-on-one. They know why I'm weakest, but I never run. Heart is on my sleeve, wear it like a gun. Even if I leave, I know where I'm from.
Sweet. And just like that, we are back with the second half of this interview with Sundarri. Yes, we're still kicking it. And to everybody who's been pendant and still sticking around, don't worry. We do have the raffle coming up tonight for everybody that participated for the Del Mar tickets. But we're still with Sundarri. Dude, I think you skipped like a huge thing. There's like this gap. You said you came from South Carolina, but you're out here in Dago.
Yeah,
let me know what happened.
That is true. I did just kind of glaze over that. So, well, yeah. So I grew up in Greenville, South Carolina, which is like a super small town in the country. And maybe I'll go back there one day and, you know, have a little farm or like a retreat center at some point. But
South Carolina, right?
Yeah.
You know, I heard out of both Carolinas, that one is the Liddy one.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, from North Carolina, South
Really?
Carolina. They'll say South Carolina's litty.
Yeah, it's really nice over there. I definitely recommend. Have y'all been to the East Coast?
East
Never.
Coast, yes, but
Not
South
over there.
Carolina, no.
Yeah, like South Carolina's nice. Florida. Have y'all been to Florida?
I mean, no.
Florida's nice.
I love
mean,
Florida.
Yeah, like Miami. Like Miami, it is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So East Coast is nice. I will. I don't know. It's hard to say East or West. Both they're
different.
nice.
They're
They're
different.
very different for sure. But
I got to drive from Jacksonville all the way down to Miami and back,
Ooh.
and that was really
that sounds
cool.
like a really cool
that
trip.
was a cool trip. Very different, you know.
Yeah,
I gotta
I
say,
feel like
man.
you'd fit in Miami.
I think I fit in anywhere, you
Yeah,
know.
I don't know, like your vibe. Like I could see like my
Yeah.
Miami vibes.
Hey, there you go.
Like going crazy.
Miami Lens coming to you soon.
Hey!
You heard it right here.
Shit. Miami Louis too.
Miami, everything.
That sounds like the sequel.
Sounds like a sequel right there. Yeah.
That'll be like the title letters right there with the cover.
No, I think in Miami they say Chico, bro. They don't say Papi. That's out in New
Chico.
York. Yeah.
Papi, Chico, whatever.
What do you think?
I think they say Poppy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
Yeah.
My bad. I hit you that question too.
It's actually been a little while since I've been back to Florida, but we should go. I think that'd be sick. Set up
Yo.
a music festival.
Yo,
Miami, let's go.
Let's
Or
hit
anywhere in
it.
Florida, really. But
I would be super, and the music scene out there is
Yeah.
crazy in
Yeah.
Miami. Hey,
100%.
a tour.
We've
Hit
always
us up.
talked about it.
Oh, really?
We were planning this year to go to Japan. I don't think it's gonna happen,
Ooh.
but next year, you know,
it's coming.
It's coming.
Yeah. Wait. So who is gonna go out there?
So it'd be the Kika Lab boys, myself, Arm the Poet. Hopefully, you know, the rest of the crew from Soul Spitters or the new, you know, Michael Gabriel, Shingo, Jack, everybody. But we have a couple of connections out there
Dope.
that'll have us out there to showcase our talents and
That's really
DJ
cool.
out there. So
Dope.
it's been on the chopping block for a long time. We just gotta pull that trigger, huh, boys?
Yeah,
That's
it's gonna
right.
happen.
It's also
Yeah.
expensive.
Very expensive.
Yeah. I mean, once you get out there,
Mhm.
I guess the yen isn't thriving much
Right.
right
Yeah,
now.
the
so
yen is down.
Yeah.
In such a long time apparently.
Yeah.
So right now is a good time.
Yeah.
Except it went down like during one of their biggest festivals of the year.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
wow.
Yeah. I forgot what it's called. I think it's like called the Golden Festival or something like that. Don't quote me.
Hmm.
But it was supposed to be like a week-long festival, and that's around the time when like they bump up the price because
Right.
they know tourists
Oh.
will come through.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
hmm
Shit.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So once you get there,
Mhm.
you're not really spending a whole lot of money.
Right.
I went last year in 2023,
Nice.
and the flights weren't that bad.
Oh, that's good.
But now I feel like they are.
Yeah.
They're a little bit.
Yeah,
more
because
pricey.
we went gung ho and started looking it up. Oh man, we're going. We got we can get this Airbnb or whatever, you know, you get over there, and then we're like, all right, let's book the tickets, and it's like all of us is, all right, boys, we need a $20,000 budget.
Ooh, 20K.
Yeah, so see, getting there is not the problem.
Yeah.
The thing is coming back.
yeah, you know,
Yeah.
Hey, maybe just stay
Just-
in. Just
yeah.
stay in.
That's what we thought
Yeah.
about too.
Just
We're like,
stay.
dude, it's like y'all ready to start new lives?
Hey.
Open up a taco stand. we kill
Japan.
it.
Yeah.
Yo, that would actually be fire.
Actually, like
There.
for creatives, I think that's super easy to do. You know, I don't think like a lot of people worry about that. Like, hey, if I could strive here, if I can make it in San Diego, I can make it anywhere or
that's
whatever. You know.
right. Yeah.
But
totally.
I think creatives have that mind state. It's like, well, we're staying in Japan longer than we thought. All right, cool. We'll
Right.
be able to survive.
Right.
Yeah, I'm sure y'all make it work.
Yeah, but our plan is to go to Tokyo and Shibuya.
Shibuya.
We should definitely trip out on some mushrooms and just like
Osaka.
train all around. the
Kyoto.
place.
Yo, good luck.
Yeah,
I feel like
I'd have to be comfortable for a couple days there at least.
yeah. Well, all the locals also kind of look at you like
Mhm.
like a little bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. They just don't really like tourists.
Yeah, they're
that
low-key
much.
racist, but they ain't gonna
say
that.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
They kind of look at you like these Americans?
Yeah.
Like, why are they here? And yeah, that was kind of my experience when I went there. I was like,
Yeah.
well, but also, I mean, we were talking on the subway kind of
Yeah.
loud, and
You gotta watch some YouTube
there-
videos
yeah,
before you get out there.
everything.
Oh, the
there,
ethics there is a whole lot different.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
everyone's like super quiet there, and they don't. I was gonna jaywalk there, and then I was like, ooh, I
Hell
don't
no,
think I
that's a
should
fat
do
ticket.
that.
Mm-mm.
Actually, dude, you guys aren't gonna believe this, but so I actually went to Japan on my honeymoon, and
Nice.
so we went from Bali to Japan, and that was really cool. But I mean, we're out of the thick of it now, so I think I can say this. Hopefully,
Hey,
I think
statute
I-
limited.
I mean,
I don't even know. Allegedly.
I
We're gonna
mean,
go with that.
what are they gonna do now? I think I'm fine. Hopefully,
Yeah.
fingers crossed. But so yeah, we pull up to Japan, and we found out that they had just changed their regulations 2 weeks before he flew there. So me and my husband had vaccine cards.
Yeah.
You know, like we had vaccine cards that only had 2 shots but didn't have a booster. But they had just changed their regulation that you
Yeah.
needed a booster. So when we pulled up, we were like, oh, here's our COVID card. And they were like, oh, but you don't have a booster. And we were like, well, we didn't know that we needed a booster because we thought that was fine. It's been fine in Bali. It was fine wherever else we traveled. And they were like, no, like you're in Japan, you need a booster. So, and then I was like, could you guys just give us a COVID test? And they were like, no, like we can't let you. So they would not let us out of the airport. They kept us in this little confined room
In Japan.
in this confined room with like lights, like literally like we were in an interrogation room, and they kept us in there for 6 hours. And then they wouldn't give us a COVID test, and they said your only option is to book a flight from here to Singapore and get a COVID test and come back. And there was like none of that was going to be on them. Like we were going to have to book another flight. So we were essentially like stuck in Japan. We didn't know, like we couldn't leave the airport. We didn't know what we were gonna do. They wouldn't even let us book a flight home because there were no direct flights to LA from that airport. We had to go from a different airport, so they wouldn't even let us fly home. We were just stuck, and so like all these officers were just like there, like speaking Japanese, and we had no idea what was going on, and it was just such a mess. And then this guy, like literally out of a movie, they're like an anime or something.
Oh shit.
This guy that was like also in quarantine, like he was also in the room with us too, because I guess he didn't have his shots. So he came up to us he was like, look at me, like I don't even know how to explain it. He was like, look at me, like I'm the captain now. So this is what you're gonna say. You're gonna say that you're gonna walk out of this airport and you're gonna walk to my house, like tell them you're coming to my hotel, like where I'm staying, because they wouldn't let us go to Airbnbs because they couldn't monitor us, and we had Airbnbs booked. It was just an insane mess. They would only let us do hotels, so we had to cancel our Airbnbs, book a hotel right in Tokyo, and finally they let us. I was like I said in the beginning, after the 7 hours, they finally gave us a COVID test, which was negative, obviously, and then finally let us leave the airport. They made us cancel our Airbnbs, and we had to go to this. Well, we were technically not allowed to leave the hotel. We were in quarantine for the 3 days that we were there.
Yeah.
And then they said, we're going to be checking on you and stuff. But then they only ended up calling us one time. But we were super sketched out because I was like, I do not want to go to Japanese jail.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure it's better than Mexican, Joe.
I mean, I
don't
think so. But I have heard pretty crazy stories about Japanese people getting locked up in Japan.
Wow. Yeah. I don't know. It's crazy. It's a big culture shock, you know, going
I
into
know.
other places. But yeah. All right. But yeah, so that's what we're planning on doing right there. Japan. The industry out there is super dope.
Yeah,
you know, there's a lot of stuff. They eat up, like for us, they eat up the underground hip hop scene. You know?
Oh, nice, cool.
And DJing stuff too.
Yeah,
like
I want to get out in the
big
DJ.
DJing.
I know, dude. I want to get out and DJ there. I actually was doing a show in downtown San Diego, and then someone there was like, I have family in Japan.
Oh,
they
wow.
own a club out there. Like
Yeah.
if you're ever in Japan, like you have a spot to DJ. I was like, dude, say less. Like I
Yeah.
would book my flight somewhere.
Yeah, for real though. But that's the thing. It's like when I go out, I don't want to be like guessing, you know, and like I want to have like a set plan. You know, we're
Itinerary.
booked here, you know, like at least be as booked as possible the whole time that we're
Hell
there.
yeah.
But I think we would need
Totally.
like at least a week.
Yeah.
Oh,
week-
more
week in
than
Japan.
that.
Yeah, right?
Y'all would need
2025.
more than that.
Yeah,
Like 3 weeks
that'd be sick.
to be able to really travel and see all the places in Japan.
Yeah.
I think a week would be. I mean,
Well,
3 weeks would be
I'm
good.
just trying to hit up a quick alleyway in Tokyo. Man, I'm good.
Yeah, I got a homie that goes there a lot for work. He's out there like for months at a time, and he's always like showing stuff on his Instagram of all kinds of crazy stuff that he does out there. But it looks dope. It looks dope.
Yeah. If things really hit the fan here, which it kind of seems like they are, I think
real.
I would choose to live in Japan as like a backup
Nice.
plan. But I would need to learn at least some Japanese.
Yeah.
But I love the way of life there. It's so clean.
Yeah.
Everyone's so respectful, and it's just we'll see what happens
Yeah,
here.
that'd be
this mess that's
that'd be
going
a good
on.
place.
I know, right?
Yeah, well,
We're in a Netflix
Clown
movie ourselves.
town.
we really are in a Netflix
Literally
movie. bro.
clown
Yeah.
town.
Yeah.
We're legit like the laughing stock of the entire world right
Yeah.
now, which
We've
is
been
so
for like the past
sad.
what, like 10, 8 years.
Ever since Trump, really.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
After that, yeah, because Obama was like the last
Oh,
president,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like the
Right.
last real president.
Yeah, the last real
yeah,
president
I
or
guess
something.
so. Yeah.
Then we get some craziness going on.
Yeah. Then TikTok
Bro.
hit,
Yeah.
and then China took over, low key. So
Well, TikTok
Mm,
came with China.
yeah, and COVID.
Right? Hey, is that a coincidence? This is turning into a conspiracy podcast.
You know what else?
You know where
And
it
then you know what
is.
else? The fentanyl crisis too.
Ooh,
that came with
that
China.
part.
Yeah.
That part. So it's
Yeah.
it's warfare, but on the low.
Mm-hmm.
Stop saying the truth, Bruce.
No, actually, there's like there was like a DA agent going on interview like in Vlad TV talking about how he went undercover and what he learned while working undercover is like most of these people that that sell like in a large scale, they will get their drugs from foreign countries as well, just because they know as well like the customers will be based in North America and be distributed out there.
Yeah.
And so is guns too. You know,
Yeah. Well,
it's crazy.
America does love their drugs.
And
Drugs
guns.
and guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guns will be the last step before we actually be like, all right, fuck this, and then that's when we go ahead and just go all out.
I hear this all the time, but do you think like legalization of illegal drugs would work? I don't think so.
I mean, you saw in
100%,
Oregon.
yeah.
Really?
In
I feel
Oregon,
like
they
we're over here
legalized all
on
the
the
substances.
no
Yeah.
side. What I'm curious to see what you guys say about it. Why do y'all say legalization of just all drugs, like
All illegal
just
drugs.
out here?
If you think about it like this, people are selling substances that you cannot get on the market, and because it's not getting taxed, and which means is like it's not being controlled either. So at the same time, people are also going to be prosecuted for crimes for having these substances, which is going to go ahead and cause more for people to go into poverty and most likely not get their addiction treatment because then they're feeling like they're being oppressed. So psychologically, they're being broken on all sides. And then next thing you know, because people like to take the edge off on some things. Like I've seen, it's not a good thing. I mean, I've seen functioning drug addicts from all aspects.
Right.
So some person told me the other day, like meth head wouldn't be fat. I'm like, yeah, no, you'd be fucking surprised. You know, like people like if they keep their good diet and whatnot, you could do any drug. Man, I'm telling you, I had this buddy of mine, right, who like party. All he would do, honestly, to keep it balanced, he would juice it every day, like the prime like ingredients, like juicing, and just have like his
Oh,
protein
shit.
juice every day, and that will keep him going.
Like all his
Oh,
nutrients
wow.
and
Yep.
stuff. And
What was his like drug of choice, or what was he doing?
Let's see. I would
Like
have to
heroin?
say I would have to say crystal.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Well, at least he was taking care of himself in some way.
That's great.
Yeah, that's good.
But back to the basis though, if people actually did their drugs and they weren't prosecuted as much, and then like they pay taxes, so it will go functioning into the economy, we wouldn't really have like this many problems because then people actually understand, like they actually do have an addiction instead of labeling them as criminals, and then they go ahead and start
Yeah.
falling into line thinking they are criminals themselves or they're crazy.
Right.
Yeah. That's my point of view.
Yeah, Bruce is speaking a lot of
Yeah.
facts in there, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, like, I don't see how legalizing would help. Like, once everything is legal, I'm running straight to go try like DMT and like ketamine or something, you know.
Yeah.
Just because it's accessible, it's right there. When in reality, at least to me, DMT should only come around when it's your turn or your time, right? It should be like a spiritual thing almost.
What makes you think they're gonna give you the full potent of the drug once they legalize everything?
That is true though too. And now you're changing drugs even more because
Yeah.
of these pharmaceutical companies that want to make more money. They're gonna
Totally.
keep throwing shit in there.
Yeah.
Yep, that's why we have
Yeah.
microdosing now.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
even saw I think it was the LA Times recently just released this article that was talking about like all the pesticides that are in a lot of I guess some dab pens like carts and I think it's like brain eating pesticides that are in some of these carts. So and it is legal. So I mean, I don't know. I think there's definitely pros and cons of both. But like for example, like alcohol is legal, but like it doesn't because it's legal, it's still very dangerous, you know? So I understand what you're saying about like the criminalizing part of it. But as far as like drugs, I feel like they're going to probably think they're crazy either way, like if they're that deep into an addiction.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think maybe that becomes like enabling at that point. And maybe it would also become just lawlessness, you know, if like everyone was just on drugs all over the place and because everyone just thought it was okay because all of it's legal.
Yeah.
Because I think there is like some sort of at least like some sort of boundary with it because it is illegal and it's like, okay, this must not be good for me because it's illegal. But at the same time, alcohol is fucking terrible for you and it's legal. So, I mean, you know, it's not like they have our best interest at heart when they're legalizing or not legalizing. So, like, for example, I think like plant medicine is amazing. And I think that is why it is illegal because it helps people, opens people up to their true self and helps people to have like really healing experiences that maybe then they would turn away from pharmaceutical drugs, you know, if they had a really awesome like mushroom trip where they just, you know, heightened their state of consciousness and revealed all of their trauma to themselves and then were then able to work through it. Then I think maybe they would get off antidepressants or, I mean, depending on the situation, but it could, you know, help them to, I mean, I've heard also that plant medicine can be good for even helping people break addictions like to alcohol and drugs as well. So I don't know. It's not like the government has our best interest.
I know.
Our best interest at heart anyway. So, you know, who knows?
But I do see it on both sides though, because then by legalizing, you're eliminating all the fentanyl and drugs, you know, like you can get safer drugs. But I guess we'll see. You know, we'll see when we get to that point. It's coming, right?
It's kind of like the Narcan debate as well. Like, is it a good thing that we're giving out Narcan freely?
There's vending machines now.
Yeah.
Vending machines now?
You know, and a lot of people are like, oh, that's just enabling. Like, that's just going to make the problem worse. But I mean, for me, I'm like, if it saves somebody's life, you know, you can't force somebody to get clean, you know?
Yeah.
So trust me, I know firsthand. So yeah,
I gave it to somebody I knew, and I told him here, and you know he's on the borderline of like morale, you can say. I told him, I don't know if this is gonna be for you to have it on, or if you're in a situation and you know someone's gonna need it. I'm gonna give you the choice to go ahead and be a good person.
Right.
And then I saw him next time around. Hey, so how'd that go with you when I gave you those things? He's like, oh yeah, they came in handy. You actually used it on somebody when they were around, and I was like, I'm glad you made that decision because, you know, it gives me a little bit more hope now that you know that decision.
Totally.
Yeah,
this should be intense, dude.
Oh, my God.
So I understand what you mean by dark crevices and dark moments. Yeah.
I think plant medicine can help with, well, some people, depending on the person, can help them open up their mind a little bit to healing and
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a heavy ass subject, dude. Cause like
I
Because like
know.
it's like this question: Do
'Cause
you think there's a cure for cancer, but they don't give it out?
Absolutely.
big time, dude. And,
Totally.
And overall,
Of
it's
course
like,
there is. The chemotherapy industry is huge.
Yeah.
it's like, what is it there you're really trying to achieve? Like, are you trying to help the addicts, or are you just, trying to suppress other people? Like, it's I don't know, man.
Either way,
It's too
lining
much
up your
bullshit.
pocket, right?
Yeah, at the end of the day, all I say is like, just legalize hemp, dude. Let's do it. Let's all become millionaires. And
That's right.
why are we in debt?
You
I
know
want
what?
to buy a house.
No, legalize my universal health care now in California.
That's right.
Fuck. For
Yeah.
reals.
That's big facts. Wow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is seriously a Netflix movie I want to get out of. You know, they say like there's one proof that we are in the Matrix because if you ever have a dream, you don't really dream that you have your cell phone or laptops or television. They're
Yeah, I
saying that's
never
like
have
the
my phone
significant sign saying like
in
that's
my
your
dream.
subconscious right there trying to dig deep into like your inner nature or some shit or with the rest of the world, and that's not part of the real world.
I had a dream last night. I was in a warehouse, and I was struggling putting together a whole DJ set, turntables and mixer, and I was like putting it together. Like, I don't know, it was weird.
I've had the DJ horror dreams
yeah.
where I can't figure out how to work the mixer and I don't like, and the song's about to be over.
Dude,
Yeah, I've had those.
it's
for
crazy.
Sure.
We just did the Too Short show, and I was DJing, and the guy's like, "All right, don't go ahead, go up. Did you download your drivers?" And I was like, "Yeah, I downloaded the drivers, no problem." It was a S11. We use the S9 all the time, but they had the S11, a little newer. Basically the same thing, just a little bit newer, and some things are in different areas. And I was like, "Yeah, I downloaded it. We should be good." I plug in, and it wasn't reading it, so I was like, "Fuck, let me re-download this shit real quick."
That's
Luckily, I
right.
did have, because to download the drivers, you need internet. Luckily, I here at the Kick Labs, we carry a portable Wi-Fi
Okay.
adapter or something, right?
Yeah.
It's
device.
kind of like a hotspot.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it's a heavy duty one
Nice.
for stuff like that.
Yeah.
And luckily, I had it on already and everything, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Shit, let me download this." And the guy came out like 30 seconds. He didn't even give me like a whole lot of
Yep.
time. He came out and he started talking. I was like, "Are you
Bro,
ready?"
trust.
And then he's like, "All right, everybody, Oside lands."
Oh.
And then he starts going away, and my program had just opened up. I was like, music. All right, we're good.
Bro,
Let's go.
that.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it can be. That actually, something similar happened to me this past Saturday. I had a USB and I didn't run the files through Rekordbox, and the CDJ was Rekordbox.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that
hate
it could.
CDJs.
I know. I didn't know it wouldn't read it because it was through Serato
Yeah.
instead of. So I couldn't see any of the waves at all. Like there was no waves
Damn.
at all. And I was like, okay, I guess we're just gonna by ear just try
Yeah.
to mix this.
Yeah.
It was. I had some help, which was nice, but. Yeah, it was crazy.
CDJs, man. I
Tough business.
guess they're nice. They're cool. But, man, you can't go wrong with turntables or a controller,
Right. Yeah.
Those are great. But those
Totally.
CDJs, man, it's like some of
I
them don't even
know.
take USB or something.
Yeah.
Always problems with CDJs.
Yeah.
But they work. I mean,
Yeah.
people like them.
I don't.
Yeah,
I
me
like
neither.
having my laptop, honestly, in front of me, which
Yeah.
is like super
Yeah.
old fashioned, I guess, of me. But yeah.
Yeah, big time. Well, you know what's old fashioned? Damn our fair, man.
Yeah.
You know what's old fashioned?
What's old
Pick a
fashioned?
name out of a hat.
Exactly.
That's-
that part.
Yeah, but
That's
since
right.
we were talking about nightmares and dreams, let's see if we can make somebody's dreams come true
There we go.
and give away
Ooh,
these 4 tickets
yes.
for Del Mar Fair. And it is a little old school. You see, you got the names all
Name
cut
in a
out.
hat.
So shout out to everybody who participated,
Oh,
who
wow,
saw the
that's a lot
clip,
of people.
who shared it, who liked it, who commented, all of that. Your name's here. And they're all mostly Instagram handles, so if we can't pronounce it right, we're sorry, but we're still gonna DM you. All right, so I say we pick out 2 names each, and then
Okay.
we just kind of start making like a bracket and see
Okay.
how we win.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna start with Lady Sundarri. All right, grab 2
one?
names. No, you can grab 2. Yeah.
Okay, 1 and then.
All
There
right,
we
you
go.
don't have to read them just yet.
Okay.
Okay.
or you can. It's up to you. I'm just handing this out. All right, Bruce. After you talk.
Can okay.
Here we go.
I'm curious. Tell me if it's like a fortune cookie or something.
All right, Sundarri.
I need one more.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Oh, it's not anyone I know, but
All right.
Are we reading these off?
Yeah.
Can I
you
read it?
Yeah. Can you read the handle? All right. We're gonna read
okay.
the few names that we got.
It's
Let's go.
1904_Rob.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Y'all know him.
There you
Rob,
go. Yeah.
you are in one of these rounds. We'll see how many more we can get.
Damn.
Okay.
All right. So we got what is it? Eight names out of 30 plus. We'll see how far we can go. Lance, what you got?
I got G2KM podcast.
Oh, okay. Get to know you
nice.
podcast. Hell
Get
yeah.
to know you podcast.
Yeah.
Say the other one.
Yeah, you can say both of them. It's fine.
All right. I'm scared of this one. I got Remy.Jukes.
Jukes. Yeah. Jukes.
Oh.
Remy.Jukes. Yeah.
I thought the
You-
X
you're-
was
you're-
I know,
silent.
right?
Are you sure? Are you sure?
I didn't want to do it. I had to
Are
do
you
it.
sure
That's
it's
it.
not? I
saw
Who
it
knows?
there,
It could
man.
be.
You went right in to say it too.
I know. It's like I think the X is silent.
Yeah.
Right.
I wonder
right.
if it is. We'll have to find out.
You never know.
All right, Bruce. You're up.
I got Immortal 760.
Oh, all
Hey.
right. More than
Nice.
660.
Oh, and then we're also with this guy in the parade too. This past Saturday, 64 dipping.
Hey,
Nice.
shout out
Dipping
640.
in the
Nice.
raffle. Hey. Well, I got Simply Lose Wrestling
Hey,
LLC.
yo.
Hey,
Shout out
big
to the
shout
homegirl.
out. And I got Blackjack.
Yo,
Big ol'
shout out to
shout
the
out.
homie.
Shout out Blackjack.
Nice.
Cool.
All right. So you read both of yours too, right?
No, I have
Oh,
one
okay.
more. So the last one is PD Gaines.
Oh, Petey
Oh.
Gaines.
Shout out
There you go.
Petey.
Gaines.
Yeah, you can catch that clip of him cutting Lance's and Louis' hair live here at the podcast a couple
Ooh,
weeks
Yeah,
ago.
Okay,
yeah. He came
nice.
through. He came through to the
Alright.
podcast and hooked us up before the Too Short show.
All right, let's do it all over. We're gonna get these
Oh, yeah.
names into the hat, and now we're just gonna pull one each.
Oh.
Sick. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Wait,
Get-
how
Little
many
playoff.
people can win?
Just one. So this is like an
Oh.
like
Oh,
elimination.
one.
Yeah, it's like a
elimination
Gotcha.
style.
All right.
All right.
I
Alright.
thought
There's more. There's
I
more
thought-
thrill to it, right?
I thought everybody won. I was like, oh, we have a bunch of tickets to give away.
2026 season maybe. All right, Sundarri.
Yeah.
One name, please. Lance. Mr. Bruce. All right, Sundarri, you can go ahead and read
Gonna do mine?
that
Okay.
name now. Okay, these are eliminated right here.
Oof.
But thank you for
PD
participating.
Gaines
Yeah,
again.
my boy's
Okay.
still alive.
I think PD Gaines really
he's got
might
good
win
energy.
this.
Petey
He might
Gaines
win
is in
this.
it to win it, yo. All right. I got Immortal 760.
Okay, still in.
okay.
I got Simply Loose 2 resin.
Oh,
There
nice.
you go. All right, this is the top four. Then I got Remy again.
Oh,
Nice.
Remy, you were still in.
Remy
Damn.
with the silent X.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So shout out to the top four.
All right.
We are down
Top 4.
To the last name drawing.
Woo.
Good luck to everybody. This is for the 4 tickets
4
at Del
tickets.
Mar. All right. Lucky winner is being picked by our beautiful guest. Here we go.
I'm
Last
actually
one.
rooting.
Alright,
I'm
here we
low key
go.
rooting for PD Gaines right now.
Let's go.
He, 'cause
Hey,
I got
don't
him
remember
to-
how it feels, okay?
Okay,
Just-
I'm not
Yeah,
remembering
yeah.
now.
Alright, shout out to everybody who made it to the
It
final round.
was just simply
Loose resin.
Simply
loose
Loose
resin.
Resin.
Hey, shout out.
Loose.
I know, right?
Nice.
It's a little.
Yeah.
I'm like simply loose resin.
I
Okay.
Yes.
know what you mean.
Yeah, y'all got me.
Yo, shout out to the homegirl.
Well,
congratulations.
awesome. Congrats.
Congrats to Loose. You already know. We'll be contacting you through Instagram, and we'll get those tickets to you.
Damn,
Yeah.
the kids are gonna be stoked on this one. for
One more
sure.
time, can you tell them what she's winning today?
Yeah, you got yourself 4 tickets for the Del Mar
Nice.
Fair. So hopefully you get to enjoy this upcoming 4th of July weekend. Have a good time. Tag us and pick up your tickets, please.
Yeah, and we know Luce. I think she's gonna really enjoy that day out with their family. So that's gonna be great.
Yeah, that'll be awesome.
You know what it reminds me?
Hmm.
Luce has also won won a giveaway too, but on the Michael Gabriel show.
That's true though. Yeah,
Yeah.
she
Yeah.
did, huh? Well,
she got good
shout
luck.
out for supporting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she won like 2 different prizes in 2 different shows.
She won like an ounce or something.
Yeah, she did win an ounce. Yeah, she did.
Nice.
It was great.
Nice.
Lifelong supporter right there. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Shout out Michael Gabriel for that. Classic.
Yep.
And shout out again to everybody who participated, everybody who commented, liked, shared, And don't forget, we still have that raffle going. So stick tuned to the next clip, next episode, and we'll see what happens.
Yep. And for Sundarri, why don't you let the people know where they can catch you anytime soon for your next few gigs?
Yeah. Well, the main one is definitely the festival. I'll
Yes.
be performing, and like I said, so will O-Side. So it's going to be really fun. Definitely get your tickets and come out and camp with us. It's going to be a lot of cool bands, alternative bands, rock bands. I think we even have a couple metal bands on the lineup. We have some jazz bands on the lineup. We have a lot of really cool local San Diego DJs. So you can buy your tickets at Heal With Soma. And then I'll also be playing the Roxy and Encinitas on August 24th. That's also a fundraiser show. And then September 21st at Oceanside Brewing Company. And that's also a fundraiser show as well. So I'm super excited. Oh, yeah. And then August 8th.
Yeah.
Busy woman.
I know. August 8th, too. I'll be playing actually a music show at the theater that I do shows at. So they're doing a music night. So Mockingbird. But yeah, thank you guys so much for having me.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah,
I
this
hope
was
you liked it. How did you
fun.
like it? Not too bad? Not too bad. Huh?
Yeah, definitely spilling some tea. So
Perfect.
this was fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let everybody know where they can follow you.
Oh, yeah. So you can follow me on Instagram at AO at Sundarri. And then you can follow my nonprofit organization at Heal With Soma. So
There it is. Come out and see us in August.
woo, come camp with
Come
us.
camping.
It's going to
And
be a vibe.
most importantly, man, come make a difference.
That is most important. Absolutely.
That's right.
Yes, sir. Well, Miss Sundarri, thank you again for kicking it with us. It was a
Thank
great
you.
episode.
Yeah, totally.
And a big shout out to Louis holding down the production for the second half. And of course, shout out to Bruce for holding down the first half. And shout out to Piccolo for the merch. We see you, bro.
I'm glad we mentioned him on this one. Yo, to the rest of y'all, yo, thank you for stepping up with us. They've been choking up with us. They've been kicking it.
Woo.
Peace.